I'm Will Hunter, and you're watching Fake Leaf coverage on the Fake Sports Network. Welcome back, Fake Sports fans. And if you're new to the channel, I'm Will Hunter, and this is my custom league. It's not the regular NHL. You can check out my custom league rules in the description for context. And with that said, our Leafs are on a 31-game win streak after a shutout win over the Devils. Now head to Carolina to take on the Hurricanes. So let's have a look at the lineups and then get into the game. Playing for Carolina on the first line is Logan Stankoven, Logan Cooley, and Gordie Howe. On the second line is Brian Rust, Pierre-Luc Dubois, and Daniel Alfredsson. On their third line is Earl Thompson, Brian Bradley, and Steve Larmer. And on their fourth line is Don Luce, Michael Backlund, and Jean-Gabriel Pageau. On defense, on the first pair is Dan Boyle with Rasmus Andersson. On the second pair is Ryan Graves with Sean Walker. And on the third pair, Matthew Schneider with Dante Fabro. Starting in net is Eddie Jacquemin with Frederick Anderson backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Jacob Bryson, Jeff Brown, and Sylvain Lefebvre. Playing for the Leafs on the first line is Marcus Naslund, Eric Lindros, and Peter Bondra. On the second line is Alexander Burrows, Bobby Clark, and Lanny McDonald. On the third line is Zach Hyman, Vincent Danfus, and Marcus Johansson. And on the fourth line is Scott Lawton, Jonathan Taves, and Mark Parrish. On defense, on the first pair is Josh Morrissey with Adam Foote. On the second pair is Ivan Provorov with Eric Cernak. And on the third pair, Yusuf Valimaki with Tyler Myers. Starting in net is Archer Sheloff with Dominic Hasek backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Damon Hunt, Glenn Murray, and Nikita Grabankin.
Hi everybody, welcome back to EA Sports. It has been anything but a friendly homestand here, but they'll try to close out the final game on home ice tonight with a W. Just moments away from puck drop, both teams seem ready to go. The Hurricanes get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. There's the whistle as the play was offside. Lots of time left in this period. Still no score in this one. And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. Moves it quickly over to Anderson. Takes the feed. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. Here's a race for the loose puck. There's the whistle, icing to call, big face-off looming. Carolina's won the draw and they'll go to work.
Puck possession right off the draw, James, against a very tired group who just iced the puck, leads to an opportunity.
Rocks him on the play.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
Here's a shot, and the save. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Here's a short pass to Foote, and he lowers the boom.
That's a huge hit. It's message sending, James. I mean, you want your opponent to hear footsteps, right? Be looking on either side and making sure that you're wearing them down. He does exactly that with that huge hit.
Stankoven's going off for cross-checking.
That'll always be a call. If you extend your arms in cross-check, you're serving too.
Well, as both teams dig in for the face-off here, just moments away, it's our first opportunity to look at the power play unit here.
First power play of the game and an opportunity to go up by one. And analytics will tell you, when you score first, chances are you win the game.
Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. Takes the pass. Backlund stick handling in his own zone. And they get that puck down the ice. Feeds the puck to Clark. Passes it over. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Jackman.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself in position. You just react, and if you get there, you get there. What a great job.
The Leafs win it. Slides the puck over. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. Burrows works the puck in his own zone. Quick pass across to Clark. Puck knocked loose after that hit. Shot! Oh, a clutch save! The Hurricanes moving ahead. Puck hops onto the bench, and we got a stoppage in play. Bradley's ready for the draw as they will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Toronto's got a hold of the puck off the draw. The Leafs carry it along the wall. Huge steal in his own end.
Stankoven's almost out of the box.
The Leafs squander a golden opportunity to take the lead here.
Coach won't be happy with that, James. Didn't make the PK unit move at all. You have to create some motion and make adjustments based on what they're doing, and this power play unit didn't do any of it.
We got a whistle offside to call. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. The game is still scoreless. Taves wins the draw at center. The Hurricanes get a hold of the puck along the boards. Here they come up along the wing. Dumps it in. The Leafs have it behind the cage. Taves has it in the defensive end. Great poke check on the reach. Quick feed to Schneider. And he takes the pass. The Leafs take possession here in the open ice. Carolina's got possession of the puck. Picked up along the boards by Favreau. It's a fancy footwork to kick it over to his teammate. The Hurricanes move it in. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Carolina's got the puck along the boards. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Handles the puck. Fires it into the offensive zone. Toronto's got the puck. And that got caught up in traffic and goes off the stick. And the puck's kicked free. Fires a one-time.
There we go, Marcus Johansson.
What a shot!
Well, sometimes you have to let the game come to you, and sometimes you got to go to it, and that's what this goal is a product of. He knew where that puck was going to go, and so he's able to intercept it using the leverage of his stick, the extension, knowing exactly the timing of when, James, and that's tougher than it looks. But when he does it, he's able to get the puck moving with possession, and they get a goal as a result. The entire bench lights up on this one.
The Leafs are first to light the lamp tonight. Let's see where it goes from here.
There's been some back and forth action, and you have to believe that sometimes when there's one, there's more to come.
Moves it to Graves. Carolina's got the puck along the wall. The Leafs have it behind the net. Works it across to Hyman. Great read by Howe. And he's got the answer for that one. The Leafs will play it from the defensive zone. They've got numbers. Carolina's got the puck along the wall. Toronto's got it now. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Picked up along the wall by Chernak. Puck moved over to Graves. Carolina's got it in their own zone. They put the puck into the offensive end. The Hurricanes have it now.
Oh, Earl Thompson gets it back.
Don't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. You need multiple things to win hockey games, James. You need skill, but you need grit and grease, and that's exactly what he showed right there. He rolled up his sleeves, he got dirty, he won the 50-50 battle, and he took it to the net.
The Hurricanes got to be feeling good after evening the score here in the first.
Yeah, it's always about the next shift, right? It's about the response to a goal against, and I think they've had a valiant response here. You've seen the impact as shifts go out there, and they're able to generate some momentum with some sustained pressure, and they find a way to put it in.
Fires it! Oh, tried to put it in the corner and just missed!
Well, there's a fine line between scoring and missing, and that's inches right there. A good release shot, but unable to get that net.
Tremendous hit on the play, and that opens up some space.
As a power forward in the game, you go north-south, and guess what? You deliver bone-crushing hits just like that one.
Receives the pass, and they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Boyle. Into the corner now. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Great defensive stick work on the play. Beautiful stop to get a piece of it with the glove. Puck picked up by Lawton. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Foot. Handles the pass. The Hurricanes gain possession. Taken by Rust. Drives to the sweet spot. The Leafs get a hold of the puck in their own end. Toronto's got it across the line. Here's a shot. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play. The Hurricanes take it along the wall. Slides the puck down low. The Leafs gain possession along the wall. And he takes the dish. That's not going to fool him. Puck grab by Valimaki. Fires it on net. And he keeps that one out. Feeds it on over to Favreau. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Here's a chance. Nowhere for that shot to go through. And he shuts the door on that. And they'll dump it in. The Hurricanes gain control of the puck against the wall. He's got it behind the cage. With some open space at center. Throws it in. Toronto's got the puck behind the net. Looks to pass it to Burrows. He says, let's get physical on that play. The Hurricanes scoop it up along the boards. First period nearly in the books here. Puck set down the ice. We'll get an icing.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Here in the late goings of the period, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Offense's own face-off, and he wins the draw. And he was ready for that save. Carolina's looking to break out. And that's a great heads-up in the defensive zone to force the turnover. Here's a chance. A game of inches, and he puts it off the outside of the post.
The Hurricanes looking to break the tie here, and they ring another one off the post. So frustrating, James.
And with the buzzer, that puts a bow on the first 20 minutes of play. We've got lots more still to come. Second period action next, right here.
Well, not a bad period for the Leafs. Still walk away with a tie so far. Let's hope we can find that go-ahead goal in the second.
And the official seems about ready to drop the puck on period number 2. Well, let's see who comes out hungrier here in this second as we are still tied. All right, Pounder, put your analyst hat on here. We've played already a period. What do you make of this one?
The Leafs are lucky that this game is tied, James. I mean, they've had the minority of the shots. They really haven't found a way to get to the interior of the ice. They're going to have to pay the price somewhere if they want to get some shots and make this game a game.
And he had the answer on that play. My goodness, he kept that one out too.
Just a fantastic save through traffic here, James, and this is why goaltenders practice all the time, tracking and with players net front. You got to be able to find the puck at a moment's opportunity, and he finds it and makes the save.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We got a tie game. The Leafs win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. And that goes off the body. Rust's moving the puck through his own zone. And now it's grabbed by Anderson. Toronto's got the puck inside the defensive zone. McDonald's going to play it against the half wall. Quick pass to Dubois. The Hurricanes have it now. Grabbed along the boards by Foot. Takes the feed at the back end. Can't connect. Good use of the body on that play. Great positioning in the defensive end. Rust's got it against the boards. Sends it to the middle. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. In front and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. Off the face-off, they take the puck. And they'll go on the attack after that turnover. Denies the shooter on that play. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Great burst of speed to come up with it. Toronto's on the attack. Coughs up possession of the puck. Moves it quickly over to Bradley. And that's stolen by Johansson. Big time stop there. Pass it up ahead. Here's a short pass to Thompson. Puts it on net. And that's blocked. And that's off a stick. Toronto's got possession of the puck. Quick feed to Johansson. On the attack along the boards. Carolina's got a hold of it against the wall. Takes a shot. And that one's denied. Chernak's taking it from his own end. The Leafs played along the wing. Takes a shot. Oh, an unbelievable stop by Jackman. Well, some people may call it gimmicky. I call it a big thumbs up, especially when the kids are at the rink for nights like this. But Hat Night looks like it was a fun night in the eyes of many who got their free collectible souvenir here from the team. Picks it off in the offensive end. Slides it diagonally to Valimaki. And a nice save there as play continues. Toronto's got the puck. That's blocked. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Moves it to Lindros. Oh, look at this. Here's a shot. Oh, what a save in front.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Howe's got it in the defensive end. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. The Hurricanes looking against the half wall. Oh, a direct hit on the play. Ho, ho.
Well, the other team, they should be hearing footsteps, James, because he's been doing it all night long. I mean, it is intentful, but it's clean. He's been throwing down the hits all game long.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. It's all tied up. Clark's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. Stopped by the goaltender. The Hurricanes play it along the boards. The Leafs gain control of the puck. And they get some breathing room as the puck leaves the defensive end. Good heads-up play to bat it down. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Graves. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Takes it right in the chest. And there's the whistle stopping the play. Past the midway mark in this period, we are all tied up in this one. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Oh, misses the net. You know he'll want that one back, Cheryl.
Well, he certainly will, James. That puck is following him around, and you can see he saw the opening, but wasn't able to put it on net.
Graves moves the puck. Swing and a miss. Moves the puck. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Great defensive play to break it up. Knocks the puck loose. Back to the blue line. On the redirect. Oh, beauty stick save there off that deflection.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Carolina's got a hold of the puck now. They dump it in, and the D's going to change it up here. The Hurricanes ready to go on the attack. Big time stop. Shot from the point. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Taken along the wall by Provorov. Taves takes the puck. Toronto's moving it into the offensive end. The Hurricanes have it against the wall. Angles it over to Pajot. Shakes off the coverage. Skates to the crease. And a great save. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up.
Gotta love how both of these teams are playing so fast right now. I mean, the quick counters and the transitions are creating a lot of speeds, which are generating scoring chances at both ends.
In the final moments of this period, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Quick pass to Foot. Passes up ahead from the left wing. Here we go. Puck's in deep. And he takes the feed. And they're off to the races for the loose puck. Toronto's got it behind the net. The Leafs move the puck in the defensive zone. Grabs control of it at the point.
Pierre-Luc Dubois.
A huge goal puts him in front.
Well, and persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? When you wear down your opponent, eventually you'll capitalize. And this is the case right here as they get the go-ahead. Everything's happened so fast within the game of hockey. You got to recognize when your opponent is vulnerable. He is one of the best at it. He's physical. He makes contact. And it's a big one there. And he's able to separate the body from puck. You know, it's all about starting with the puck, and it doesn't happen without those kind of plays.
Carolina's gone up by one here late in period number 2. Now to see if they can build on this when they get to the third.
Well, I want to pounce right off this face-off, James. They've had a ton of urgency in the last few shifts, and they found a way to get the go-ahead goal here. They're going to need to really work hard to hold the lead because you know that their opponent, they're going to have a bit of urgency here.
Shuts him down.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Puck scooped up by Foot. Takes the feed. Moves it quickly over to Lindros. Takes it into the slot. Decides to think about it. Denies him in front. Tries to feed it over to Dubois. Jostling for the puck, and it's knocked away. Second period nearly into its final minute here. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Toronto's got it along the wall. Here's a pass in front. What a chance, but they can't connect. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And they get it out of harm's way. Loses the coverage there. There it is. That's a wrap for period number 2. Both teams will get a chance to get a little breather here, and we'll come back. Third period action next.
Well, not a good period for the Leafs. They went down by a goal. Let's hope we can get this tying goal in the third.
The final frame of regulation has arrived. It's period number 3, and it's about to go down. Well, the moment of truth for both teams here as we are underway in the third. Okay, we've played two-thirds of this one here tonight. What do you make of what you've seen in this one?
The Leafs can't get frustrated by a hot goaltender, James. They've been all over the offensive zone. They've thrown a ton of pucks to net. I think they just got to get some net front presence here, some flash screens, try and take away the eyes of the goaltender and put one by.
Looks to get the puck over to Lindros. And it's a quick pass to Morrissey. And not much on that one. The Hurricanes gain possession. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Shot! And the puck skips off the glove. Another save! Shelos freezes the puck and opts for the whistle. Lots of time left in this period. Carolina's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. The Leafs win the draw here in their own end. Here's a centering pass. And that doesn't connect. Quick pass across to Burrows. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. The Hurricanes have it now. Here's a short pass to Dubois. Steps inside the line. Moves by the check. Oh, he saved it. Oh, my goodness, what a
Oh,
stop.
that's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest. I love watching saves like this. I can watch it over and over again, James, because you can see the competitive instincts in him. He has lit a fire under himself and his entire team with that one right now. I thought it was in, but clearly it was not.
The Hurricanes have been active all night in the offensive zone, and they lead it here in this third. Carolina's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. Steps up with the block. Puck picked up by Walker. Nice feed at center. Moves up ahead now. Quick feed to Graves. The Leafs have it from their own end. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Moves the puck along the half wall. Shot! Oh, denies them with the paddle save! And that's a smart heads-up play by Bradley. Oh, and that doesn't go well. Tries to get the puck over to Hyman. What a steal in his own end. Carolina's got the puck in the defensive end. Moves it to Bradley. Gets it over to Lindros. Here's a shot, and he had the answer on that one.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
The Leafs will play it in their own end. Taken by Backlund. Feeds it over. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Schneider's lugging the puck. And now it's over to Bradley.
He's only one goal away, James, of his next milestone right here.
Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end.
Any coach or player will tell you that you just need your goaltender to make a big save at the right time. It's not always about the quantity, but it is the quality. Kind of reset the temperature in the game. And I think he's doing a fantastic job of anticipating, cutting down his angles, and really challenging at the top of his crease.
The Hurricanes have been relentless in the offensive zone tonight, and they continue to lead in the third. Toronto's got a hold of the puck.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Great save by Jackman! Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period, the Hurricanes lead at 2-1 in what has been an entertaining game thus far. The Leafs win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Brings the ball off the post.
The Leafs bench showing some frustration there as they hit the post. Listen, when you're only down in the game by a little bit, you have to find a way to claw your way back in. With a perfect chance right there to give them some momentum.
McDonald's got the puck in his own zone. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Hammers it on net. Absolutely no fear to get in front of the slap shot. Slides it across. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Minnesota's on the schedule next, and tickets still available for this one, so get them before they're gone. Here in the back half of this period, it's 2-1. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. His reflexes on display tonight. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Looks like lineups are set and they're ready to get things back underway. Carolina's taking possession in their own end. Way too much congestion blocks that. Comes up with a big glove save. Can't maintain possession. Quick pass to Howe.
It's these types of games where you kind of shake your head and say, is there ever going to be a goal? And you get endless opportunities around the net and you can't finish. Often the stick gets a little bit tighter as you want that one so bad you can almost taste it, and it's not just going in.
The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Slides the puck across to Clark. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Stankoven. Puck grab by Clark. Toronto's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Shots up to...
Oh, Vincent Danfus.
The defender put it into his own net.
James, how surprised do you think the goaltender is? He just spins around and tries to clear the puck, and he fires it past the tender.
Toronto's made this anybody's hockey game now. We are all tied just the way we love it, Cheryl.
Yeah, everyone loves it in the building. I mean, the energy that it's created and the buzz. You can see everyone on the bench. They were up cheering, and this is the momentum switch in the game. This face-off is critical. You want possession. You want to continue to drive the pace and put them on their heels.
And now he tries to get it across to Dubois. And that slides right out to center ice. The Leafs get a hold of the puck along the boards. Good fight for the puck along the boards. And some nice footwork to free the puck up to his teammate. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. Backlund's won the draw and they'll look to set up. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Oh, what a smart heads-up play.
As a defender, you have to be aware of your opponent and the leverage of your stick, and he activates it perfectly to be able to stop this high-danger chance.
And now it's grabbed by Morrissey. Nice zone entry from the right side. Pass back to the point. And that's off a stick. Sent into the offensive zone. Puck moved over to Morrissey. Here's a short pass to Lindros. Hugs the boards through the neutral zone. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. And that's a great heads-up play by Boyle. Takes it from the right side. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Loses his balance on the play. And another hit. The human buzzsaw has hit. Oh, he had him beat, but it goes off the inside post.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
A critical draw here. Carolina's got it in the offensive zone.
Oh, I can't believe that skipped in.
I can't tell you how many times this has happened to me chance.
Carolina's gone up by 1 here in period number 3.
You know that they recognize that they've got the lead in the third period, so they have to be defensively responsible, but you can't just sit back and protect. You got to be aggressive when you get the moment and take advantage of it.
Comes up with the stop. Scooped up along the wall by Larmer. Carolina's got a hold of the puck. Lays into the body on the play. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Puck bounces into the bench and we'll get a face-off.
Anderson's been around the net all night long here, James, and you know he's going to like that one. Finally getting a tally with another opportunity. Finally executes, but you got to love the puck touches that he's had and the fact that he stayed the course and didn't get frustrated with himself.
Getting into the later stages of this period, the Hurricanes are hanging on to this 1-goal lead. They'd love to add another. Nearing the final minute of the third. Carolina's got the puck behind the net. Moves it quickly over to Dubois. And that's knocked away. Burrows plays it now. And that's intercepted by Dubois. The Leafs have pulled the goaltender here. They've got the extra attacker out on the ice in hopes of a goal. And not much on that one. Gets it over to Dubois. Talk about sacrifice. What a block. Fires to the empty net. Doesn't go. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. A big face-off here inside the offensive end. Carolina's won the face-off. Goalie with the stop. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. And they win the draw on their own end. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Oh, and there's a big-time hit.
Plus a massive and timely hit there, James. Saw his opponent with the head down, lined up perfectly, and threw it. Just love the physicality and the intensity of this play.
The setters will glide into the dot. Carolina's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. And that's intercepted by Lindros. It is all over. So obviously nobody wants to lose here, but I like the effort, Cheryl. How do you view it from your standpoint?
I agree with you, James, and let's face it, the reality is you can't win every night, although it was looking like that for a while with that streak. So they'll find a way to reset after this one. It's not like they got blown out.
Well, here we go, and the fans are getting loud here. Cheryl, this just started as like a tip of the cap to the fans, and this has now become a great hockey tradition here at the Storm Surge.
Well, it really has. I mean, it's connecting the team to their fan base and the fan base to their team, and nothing better than the Storm Surge. You get them on their feet. What a great salute.
Well, that brings the night to an end, and we will say goodbye here from ringside from all of us here at EA Sports. My name is James Savalsky. I got to get to bed. See ya.
Well, it finally happened. The streak is over as Toronto loses this one. Even though they outshoot Carolina 30-28, Carolina out-hits Toronto 41-35. Toronto has more time to attack. Carolina has the better pass percentage. Carolina won the face-off 17-16. And Toronto got the only power play in the game, going 0 for 1. For the box scores, for Toronto, you had McDonald with the assist, Johansson and Danfus with the goals. And Shilov's made 25 saves on 28 shots, 3 goals allowed for an .893 save percentage. For Carolina, you had Anderson with the goal, Bradley with an assist, Thompson with a goal, Rust with an assist, and Dubois with a goal. And Jackman made 28 saves on 30 shots, 2 goals allowed for a .933 save percentage. And with the loss, the Leafs record now sits at 39-3 for 104 points, but still remain in first place in the league. So remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next game, as the Leafs head back home to face the Chicago Blackhawks.